What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about British high schoolers trying biscuits and gravy for the very first time. I am very, very excited to see this because it has come to my attention that in Britain, you do not have God's gift to mankind, known as biscuits and gravy. As a matter of fact, a lot of Brits out there might even find this to look and sound disgusting. But let me tell you, I'm here today to say that this is just the best. It's wonderful. So today, I thought it would actually be really fun to see some British people, British high schoolers, trying the American biscuits and gravy for the first time in this video by Jolly. Just real quick, let's take a look at this picture here for a second of the biscuits and gravy. Apparently, this is not normal in Britain. I know that you call biscuits a different thing entirely. In America, what British think of as biscuits, we call cookies, which is like a flat, sweet treat, you know. Whereas in America, biscuits look like this. It's a fluffy, bready, hearty, very buttery sort of bread pastry thing. And as for the gravy, I heard a lot of Brits have never encountered gravy like this. This is white gravy. In America, especially in the South, what you would think of as just gravy, regular gravy, would be called brown gravy. And then there is white gravy. There's two types of gravy. The white gravy is different. It's obviously a different color, but it usually goes on breakfast foods, like biscuits like this, or sometimes even like chicken and like you put on eggs, or a lot of different breakfast items. How is it different? It tastes different. It's less intense than brown gravy. It's less strong. It's made with, I think, milk and cream, rather than meat stock or something like that. It has a totally different base, and it's a lot more subtle, and it's delicious, and I don't know. There you go. I'm telling you it's good. I want to see how the British high schoolers react to this.
Today, we're going to be trying...
Don't taste it like cake.
What is this?
What do you think it is?
A scone.
They're not scones.
Scone. They don't. I can't believe it. They really don't know what this is. Like, you just don't have this.
They look exactly like scones.
Oh,
It's an American...
biscuit.
Biscuit.
Nailed it.
Yes.
It's so weird.
What do you guys think of when you think of a biscuit?
Crunchy. English biscuits are quite like thin.
Something like that?
Yeah.
So what are you
Yeah.
holding right now?
A biscuit. That is a scone. It's a biscuit. Whoa. It's so...
A scone. So in Britain, this is like more of a... I'm not even sure what a scone is. In America, we call it a scone. I've heard of it. It's not really a thing here. I don't know what a scone is. You don't know what a biscuit is. It's all the, you know, we can relate over this.
soft.
Looks fluffy.
Just like bread.
You halved it like a scone.
I don't know how it can be a biscuit.
It's good. It's good. It tastes good. Come on.
That's really good.
It's good.
Americans are lucky. Americans are lucky.
We're like, yes. They love it. Yes. Okay.
It's like sweet bread, basically. Like a fresh loaf of bread.
You looked surprised, Imran.
Sweet, buttery bread. It doesn't have butter on it, but somehow it tastes buttery.
Was it not what you were expecting?
Not at all.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, something like with a filling inside, probably.
Like a donut?
Yeah.
How does it compare to a scone?
Much better. I'm a bad at egg. My country would say
It's a
these are
bet.
better than Scots.
No, that's nice. I like
Yes.
that. 6 out of 10.
Okay.
A solid 6.
I mean,
6. Some of them seem to love the biscuit. One of them gave it a 6 out of 10. You never just eat a biscuit plain. Ever. You don't do that. Put some butter on it. More butter. Put some gravy on it. That's what we need to get to.
considering in America, you'd almost never just have that by itself. You'd almost always pair it with something.
Oh yeah, I've heard of this. Yeah, yeah. Gravy. Yeah.
Gravy.
What? Why?
How do they eat scones and gravy?
Now, it's a bit different than the gravy you might
It's
know.
white. That's not gravy.
That is not gravy.
What is that?
That is not gravy, I'm sorry.
It looks like it has so many vegetables in it. Oh.
I can see if you're looking at this for the very first time. It's funny to see this from the British perspective. It's actually really funny. This is a Southern American thing, really. There was a time in my life where I had never had biscuits and gravy. And then later in life, I finally had it for the first time. It depends on where you live. And it's amazing. I had an open mind. I tried it. And I never looked back. It is lumpy. It can have bits of like sausage or... Sometimes I'm not even really sure what is in it. And I don't care. It's just good.
Oh my god.
Oh, and it is obviously, it's a lot thicker than regular brown gravy. It is thicker.
Yeah, it's lumpy.
Oh, lovely.
It's lumpy.
You have to eat all of it.
You don't have to.
Let's call it interesting. Let's call it interesting for now. I'm not gonna make a judgment.
Oh my days.
Try it. You
interesting.
gotta try
It's
it.
rank. Looks like a chopped up.
Chopped up ferret. It is so funny because looking at it, objectively, I totally understand that it does not look good unless you are attracted to the taste. I think it looks good. If I'd never seen this before, it would look terrible. It looked gross. I totally get it.
The thing is, like, gravy.
A chopped up ferret.
It does though.
It's really
A little
good.
bit.
Chopped up ferret.
Oh my. It looks like vomit. I can't lie. It looks like vomit, to be honest.
Okay.
But gravy in England doesn't look like this. Quite runny normally, and it's not as thick as this. And
Yeah, this is regular gravy. This is brown gravy. We have this as well. Most Americans when most Americans think of gravy, they do think of this gravy, the brown one. So that's fair.
it doesn't have like tons of bits in it.
Well, dig in.
Let's see what you think.
I'm so scared to try this.
I'm excited.
Well, scones and gravy seems
I'm
really
excited for this. I'm excited for this.
Weird. Oh my god, that's so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot going on in that. Like, I'm baffled. Like, what even is this?
Okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No.
It's quite nice.
It's not too bad.
You know, even some of them, the high schoolers, and high schoolers will tell you what they think. Some of the more critical ones are like, hey, this is not bad. You just got to get past the look of it, I swear.
It looks and smells rank, but it actually doesn't taste too
It
bad.
looks worse than it is. It looks worse, yeah.
The thing is, I
Rank.
like it, but I wouldn't say it's gravy.
So Americans would call that sausage gravy.
Oh,
No, we don't call it sausage gravy. I mean, it has bits of like sausage in it, I guess, and it makes it lumpy. But Americans call it white gravy, really.
well, I like it. I love sausages.
I think it tastes good with the biscuit and gravy. If I just have the gravy by itself, it would just taste a bit nasty.
But then you wouldn't drink gravy by itself in England either.
I would.
Oh, really? So you're a fan of British gravy. What do you think about American sausage gravy?
This might be better. It
Ooh.
makes the scones a lot better. I mean, the
Whoa.
biscuit.
I have trouble deciding which is better. They're just different. The white gravy is just, it's lighter, it's less intense, despite how it looks. It's creamier. I don't know, it's less meaty, although it does have sausage in it. It's really hard to describe the taste of white gravy. It's like, describe the taste of regular gravy. It's hard. Like, it has such a unique taste.
do you think about the combination?
It's amazing. Makes the biscuit go from a 0 to a 10.
Wow.
They somehow go well together, but it seems so weird.
Can I have a bit more?
You can, yeah, help yourself.
It's not presented as nicely as I would have hoped.
You know what made this 10 times better? Jam.
You want biscuits and jam.
You know, like that double cream or something.
You're just describing scones.
Sweet things. You just want
Jam.
cream.
Jam. Is jam more normal on like British scones or? Oh, he'd like jam. That doesn't sound good to me.
Jam on it. That's literally.
Do you want an English cup of tea as well?
I don't mind the taste. For me, it's the wording of everything is wrong.
Yeah.
It's not gravy and it's not a biscuit. If it was
Oh, that's a good point. I think it's the wording that turns a lot of Brits off. Because I had talked about this in another video a while ago, biscuits and gravy, and I saw so many comments that were like, "Oh, biscuits and gravy, you psycho, you barbarians!" And it's like, no, you gotta understand, it's different biscuits and different gravy. You gotta try it.
was called cake with sauce, it would make more sense, wouldn't it? Again, that doesn't sound very nice either.
No.
It probably sounds like an American hearing beans on toast for the first time.
Totally
Yeah.
wrong.
Bangers
Yeah.
and that.
Yeah.
Spotted dick.
That's a dick. Yeah.
They're exactly right. You can't judge by the name, because those British dishes sound so weird to me.
Always wanted to say that in school to my headmaster.
Great.
I think this would be exactly the sort of thing that would be for Americans like beans on toast. They wouldn't think of those two things together.
I would say this is better than beans on toast.
Someone call the police.
I wouldn't go that
No,
far.
okay, no, wait. This has like a lot of flavour to it. Beans just have one flavour. Like, come on, it's not that special.
Once you get
Yeah.
over the visual, you're like, oh, this is actually really good. It's salty.
It's warming, comforting.
There's a kind of weird buttery scone in the middle.
You guys are really good salesmen.
Okay, there you have it. That was really, really entertaining for me. You know, usually in my videos, I'm learning or watching some strange new British thing. So this was kind of a fun change where it was British people, the British perspective on an American classic dish that I am so used to, but have never seen people react to it for the first time and try it. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, like, seeing how people react and think about different cultures. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. I think, I don't know, from what I can see, a lot of the British high schoolers here, for the most part, thought it was good. They were shocked that it was good. I think that's a good sign. I agree. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on biscuits and gravy, if you've heard of it, if you've ever had it, and maybe dishes in Britain that are kind of like this that I would think are weird, or any of that. That'd be fun to talk about and hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Britain and British culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.